So this is the Thomann Chalumeau, which oh, it's a bundle of laughs actually, this one. First thing is it's so chunky. Let's compare it to a recorder. It's the same pitch as a soprano recorder, but it's a bit shorter and wider. It's grand. And it comes with a clarinet mouthpiece and a free reed. My free reed went straight for the bin because it was really quite grim, and I've left the mouthpiece in the case as well and put my proper normal clarinet mouthpiece that I normally play on here. Although I've pinched their ligature, the ligature's alright, and it's quite a giggle because it comes with a fingering chart. The fingering chart is a recorder fingering chart, and despite the fact that the Thomann website, I'm sure it said that this one was Baroque fingering, this is not F, this is F, so that's like a German fingering, and F sharp is a bit dodgy. It's got a funny tonal quality to it. Anyway, I'll play a scale of C major on it. Pretty good for 33 euro. D major. It's like the other scale you can do. I suppose you could do D flat major as well, but it doesn't go higher than a D. So. See, F sharp sounds really sharp, so I'm going to add another finger. Then that changes the tonal quality. I'll try and add a half a hole. Well, I think you need that fingering for F sharp, but it doesn't sound great tonally. C sharp sounds a bit off as well. Let's try with this, just thumb for C sharp instead. I guess it may be a little bit better. And the hilarious thing is the fingering chart, the recorder fingering chart, shows all these pinch notes that you absolutely can't do on this instrument because it only has a lower register. So here's what it sounds like if you try and do pinch notes as guided by the fingering chart in the case. It's like some kind of altissimo register. It's not the second register at all. It's like a third register if there was one. So absolutely this is not for playing more than one octave. So next we will try at some tunes. So I've got to think of some tunes that don't go too high. that D is sharp. Lip down for that last note. Anyway, absolutely hilarious, really fun to play, but just not many things you can play on it because it's got such a small range of notes. So from C up to a D. Can you do a bit of a blues scale on this maybe? Probably should do a blues scale on D. What are the notes of a blues scale on D? Oh, I'd have to work them out. So blues scale on E goes E, G, A, B flat, B, D, E. So blues scale on D will be D, F, G, G sharp, A, C, D. It'd be best to avoid that G sharp, so maybe a blues scale on C, so that would be C, E flat, F, oh no, let's not even go there. So I think blues scale on D is going to be our best bet. Okay. Yeah, I think G sharp's better if you use the full 3 fingers rather than 2.5. So, I mean, the little quirks in tuning can be kind of worked out, I guess. It's great fun. It is great fun, but I'm not sure that unless you're going to play in a group with other Chalumeaus and do proper arrangements for the instruments, there's not going to be a huge amount you can do with it, but no worse than a Gartline recorder. When I play the Gartline, I pretty much just use this range of notes because the pinch notes are just so painfully loud. I find that they would just hurt my ears, so I don't use them. So I expect you could write some stuff for it and find a few tunes for it and sort of noodle about on it. Improvise. I suppose you could do pentatonic scale. Easy to play, I think. I think it's a bit more effort to blow than playing a B flat clarinet, because it's a bit like you're playing the upper register really, and when you start clarinet, of course, you start the lower register, which is lower pressure and a bit less effort. Imagine how a beginner would find it. I suppose I'd have to find a beginner and ask them, preferably a beginner that also plays recorder. Let me pretend to be a beginner and see what happens. to be quite out of tune. So a beginner clarinets. You know, you can get a semitones difference on reed instruments, like on a clarinet mouthpiece, depending on whether you're pushing enough. So the difference between actually, that's quite a lot of difference, isn't it? Oh, and this you can get like a tones difference. That's amazing. That gives you potential for bending the notes on this little instrument. Ooh. Apparently I'm incapable of bending a note without raising my eyebrows. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, hilarious, great fun. Any questions, ask below.